person that I picked for my interview was actually my father, Neil Calise. I know people are probably thinking it's the easy way out, but to be completely honest, I had no idea what my dad was working the last 20 years of me being alive. When I was little, he would go to work and come back at around 5 or 6 o'clock. He would drive to Trenton, where he first worked at State Street Bank. He is a computer system engineer, but before I get into that, I'll give you a little brief background about my dad, Neil Calise. He is the youngest of 7, the only boy in the family. He grew up in Long Branch, New Jersey. He attended Long Branch High School at the time it was called. It's Ocean now. He got into computer engineering his senior year. He took classes at Brookdale Community College. He started to find a knack for what he did. He became interested in it, and he's pursued it ever since. He currently works for IBM. He is a computer system engineer, which is basically someone who comes in contact with the software and creates the software for the company and makes sure everything's running properly. He works 9 to 5, a normal job. He currently works at home. He has a based computer that hooks up to the system where he works at, an IBM. His IBM is based out of New York, but I said earlier he works out of Toms River, New Jersey. Before he worked for IBM, he worked for State Street Bank for about 14 years. The commute from our house when he drove to work was about an hour and a half to Trenton. While he worked there, he said his working atmosphere, the people he worked with were very diverse. They had people from India, from New York, all over the country, from China, coming in and out, helping him with the software. Let's see, what else do I have here? He loves his job. He works on the weekends. His time frame, he has to be available 24/7. He has a work phone. The company calls the work phone, and whenever they need him, he has to respond and wake up, whether it's 3 in the morning, 3 in the afternoon, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Monday, it doesn't really matter. It's whenever the company needs him, he has to be available 24/7. Getting out of this interview, I kind of enjoyed actually asking my dad. I kind of felt awkward not knowing what he did for the last 20 years. Kind of knowing and having a feel for his everyday work, getting up, going to work, calling in, checking to make sure what servers are down for the company to be able to ensure IBM that he's doing his job. They have conference calls once a week. He also has to attend college classes, night classes. He just got back from a business trip to Boston College. The company provided a MasterCard along with a free flight. All he had to do was drive to the airport. But I thought that this project helped me out with my social skills. I've kind of developed better social skills while being in school, along with this class. These little activities that we had to do has helped me out a lot. I learned a lot about my dad, what his everyday work routine is, and it was kind of fun getting to know everything about his everyday job, the people he comes in contact with. It's kind of interesting that he can be on the phone with someone who's in a totally different country trying to get the server to respond to different software updates. And other than that, I would say the only thing I would need to do is have better questions for my interview, along with having a more precise tone as I'm presenting this. Other than that, I feel that my questions could have improved a little bit, but I thought, all in all, I found out all I needed to know. Good for the project. And that's all I have. Thank you.